I hope I'm in the right group. I'll wait for a sec to see if anyone comes on. Or I might just stop it and see. Anyways, I'm just going to assume that I'm in the right group. Yep, we'll wait and see. So my husband and I are currently moving, and so right now, let me see here. So right now we are moving, and so this is our new pool. We're currently selling, and then we are going to rent for a little bit before we find our dream home. So first of all, so I'll just get started. Thank you so much for Morgan for setting all of this up here. I think this is really fantastic. Like, just being able to, listen to everybody's story, and everybody's Scentsy story is different. So I think that's really awesome. And also random, but this is my first live video. I had to figure out how to even do this. But anyways, my Scentsy story. Hi, Casey. Hi. All right. So my Scentsy story, I learned about Scentsy in 2008. I was actually introduced to it at church, and something about me is my childhood was just not great. My household was very, I guess there was just like a lot of turmoil in my household, and my dad, he definitely didn't like anything to smell, in the house at all. So like no candles, no nothing. And so what I did was I actually bought a Scentsy for my room, and it was just so nice to be able to have my own space and for it to be warm. And I'm a very positive and excitable person, so that's why I wanted to have that space for my own. But I really fell in love with the products, and then I started selling it in 2013, which is when I graduated from college. I actually signed up under someone who wasn't very active. I didn't really have any communication with them, and so honestly I just eventually fell off. And so with that, I decided to join back up again in 2018. And when I joined in 2018, I was just okay, I want to find someone who is, hey Lizzie, I just wanted to find someone who was really great at, I wanted to see who was really great at their job, who was really passionate and really succeeding in the business. And so I actually found Morgan. This was, let me see, it was when I started back up again at Edward Jones. But anyways, while I was doing my MBA, I actually just stopped. I basically just stopped, all forms of social media, because I was trying to just, finish my graduate degree there. And then I actually found Morgan, and I was talking to her about joining Scentsy, and it was either between her, which she's actually in Colorado and I'm in Arizona. I found her on Instagram, but then I also was kind of considering some guy in Arizona. And then as I started thinking about it more, I was just gosh, I really want to join under a really awesome woman. I want someone to be that inspiring role model for me, because obviously I'm a woman too. But so that's kind of the reason why. I got to see her pictures of her going to Europe. I saw her getting to be, for her to be successful in what she does. And so basically, so yeah, I signed up under her, and then it's actually been it took me a while to get to where I am today. There was just a lot of period where I just didn't know what to do at all. I was just okay, I'm a business owner, and I don't know where to start from here. And so I think that was a lot of my struggles. There are a lot of people that have the success that they're oh, I did this and I accomplished this and this and this, but that just wasn't my story. It took a while for me, and I had to figure out a lot of I guess it took a slower start, and then I really had to find out like what works for me, what doesn't. What I found that works for me is like that face-to-face interaction. I'm a very excitable person, for those of you who don't know me. And then I really like to share, and so I feel like as soon as you get, you know, the product in front of people, they just fall in love and they get excited, and then you get to smell together, and it's just fantastic. So yeah, I started back up again, like reinstated in August of 2018. I was engaged and I was wedding planning like I was crazy. And so I really started up again, you know, after marriage. So after January of this year. I just hit lead last month. And then as of today, I actually have a star team. So something that I love about Scentsy is that you can, you know, recruit your team. So essentially, like you are building your own business. You have the model, like umbrella of Scentsy, but you get to choose who you ask to be on your team, right? So while Scentsy is, you know, big on recruiting, it's not a numbers game. It's not like who can you bring on, you know, like I guess like let's just say you have 20 people that you bring on, but then you don't develop them. Like Scentsy isn't going to compensate you at all for that. They're not going to recognize you for that. If you bring on 20 and they do nothing, right? Whereas if you bring 3 and you really like develop them and like help to promote them and make it about them and their success, that's when you're going to see like the reward, you know, with your business. So that's something really important. I feel like I'm a very like hands-on leader. Like I'm always available for my teammates. I know that when I bring someone on, they're gonna have a ton of questions, and I think that you really just have to make the time for it and know that once you do bring someone on, like you're really going to have to take a lot of time and develop them. And so, let me see here, gosh, I mean, that was it. Very quickly, you know, again, made star today, but I want to give a shout out to my team. They were fantastic. Every one of them, like, you know, they were in communication with me, and we were able to get 4 out of 6 active, which makes me really happy to, you know as a leader. And, you know, just for those of you who are joining, like, know that your sponsor, your upline, like, they care about you, and they're going to want you to succeed as much as you do, if not more. I mean, teamwork makes the dream work. So thank you so much. I'm sorry I rambled like a crazy person. Again, this is my first time, but thank you so much. Bye.